Resume. Wait, resume. Thank you, thank you. Hello.
My research awaits.
What are you researching? Ah, whatever, it's fine. Let's go down. Yeah, I was a little confused and concerned when I saw that stuff, but you know, it's cool. Happens the best of us. Let us go. That was the middle, right? Yep. Is this... Are there people here? I don't really see anybody here. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to leave this area, chat. I don't think the game's going to let us leave this area. Yeah! Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, are you going to tell me that I can explore... Can I teleport to places? You cannot fast travel from your current area. Interesting. Huh! Alright, I'm not going to lie to you. If the world lets me explore this entire area, ooh, this might take all week. Fuck.
Shall ripple across the living lands.
You're not wrong. What's up, Elder?
Oh, Envoy. How good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event.
I see.
I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light. Paradise burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home.
Yeah, we record today's events for the archives. Yes.
Yes. What happens in Paradise now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
True.
What's the plan if Paradise falls?
Run or die.
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have.
Fair. Damn, talk about chicken nuggies have no business being this good. Honestly, closer to a boneless wing. They do feel more like a boneless chicken wing.
Whatever
Like
the
boneless
outcome of the
versions.
upcoming
They're also really high in
do
protein.
not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths.
Of course.
If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Fair. Why not? There's a glory in being part of a deer. Even if a deer triumphs, I will ensure our historians do their duty. Yes.
It is all I can ask for.
Yes, indeed.
That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do
Agreed.
the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
Fair. Let me see.
Giata, where have you been?
Oh.
Where haven't I been?
Everywhere.
A journey to the heart of the living lands, where time held its breath, and dreams had more substance than reality.
May I see?
We know you. Did you help us? I must
Oh.
have seen you in...
Hold on, before we talk to you. Oh, Chad, we could have saved the people in Thirdborn. Damn it. Hello, Silver. Lunchtime. How are you? Are we doing well today?
I knew you'd
Lunch
show
is
up
potato chicken
eventually.
bowl thing. Hi, Slim, Cactus, Toads, Lynx, Serotonin, Slim, everybody. Hello. How goes you doing today? Hopefully you goes the well.
How is Emerald Stair? More importantly, how are you?
Yes.
Thriving on both counts. I'm happy to report. My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
Fair. Good thinking. Nice to see you, Elia. I would hate for you to endanger your livestock on behalf. Please keep the undead far, far away from battle. Oh, good thinking. Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Yes. Oh.
I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them.
Very true. Very true.
Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked.
Is the land coming back?
Emerald Stair is healing, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Once
you see,
this
I
is
think
over,
releasing
our
Sopadol was the
crops
best
will
idea, because it
flourish
helps
like
the world
never before.
regrow, right? Doom Scourge is behind us, thankfully. Now we just need to keep the living land from descending into war. Yes.
Easier said than done, I suppose.
Very true, but we should be able to pull it off, I'm sure.
Best of luck out there. And don't worry about
A coworker
a
annoyed the crap
My
out of me,
flock
but
will keep
otherwise
us
just getting
safe
through the
and
day.
secure.
Honestly, that's fair. Oh, yes. Let me
Thank
see
you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
I wasn't worried until she said that. Let's get out of here.
Fuck yeah, Kai! Hold on, I want to go talk to Belena. Looks like we did save her, chat. You see? I knew it! Hi.
We see clearly now. The clouds part and the sun shines. Was this you?
Oh no,
Do you
Chad.
think it's over? We really want to see any more dream thralls?
Yeah, not unless if I bring them back up.
I thought...
Fidelio sang for us. We must help him. We smell steel. Should we run? Or could we stay here and tend?
So it seems like people affected by the Dream Scourge still have something going on with them.
Adelaro. Does he fight for us? Why do we think of this name?
That's what it feels
We
like.
smell steel.
It feels like that's the case.
Belena would be safer if she were here with me.
Fair.
We held them off in Fjord. We can hold them off here too.
I agree. But yeah, it does feel like the choices that we made, maybe the Thirdborn people could have been saved, but they still would have been afflicted by it.
As prepared as he'll ever be.
Who knows? Maybe all this will make a hero out of him. If anyone knows how to deal with those damned roots, it's us.
Yes.
So, the roots are here too. Fine by me. They'll make a good vantage point.
I see.
If I go first and distract them. Oh, this is a bad idea.
That's fine. Hello, my blacksmith friend. Wait, have I talked to you before? I have not. Okay, I'm about to say. I don't think I've talked to you. A lot of the Thirdborn people aren't going to be alive because we definitely sacrificed them. I really like Gossiping Toads. Yes, there's nothing interesting about the story. Just an unfortunate they were being a butt moment. Hello, have I talked to you?
If you're wounded, find a place to lie down. Someone will get to you before you bleed out.
I feel like he looks like he doesn't want to be here.
If I seem distracted, I apologize. I'm tending to the fallen, as you can see.
Very true. Just let me know if you need anything. Yes.
Believe it or not, we have more than enough supplies. The Claviger knew this day might come.
Oh.
Unfortunately, my hands are full with the dying and the dead, and there's too many of both.
Fair.
If I don't get any sleep, I might be the next casualty.
Take a break. You're not good to anyone exhausted. Yes.
I suppose I've earned a couple of winks. You look like you could use a few.
That's fine.
Next time we see each other, I just hope the fighting's done.
Fair. You. Sorry. I know it's rude to, you know, be mean to the dead, but they have gear that I can use. Oh my god, that is a lot of dead. Holy shit. Excuse me? Hello? You know, this is fine. Let me just climb up here real quick. Wait, oh, maybe we don't climb up there yet. Hold on, excuse me. I see something when you bite into your gas station pizza stick and it squirts juices all over your gray shirt. Oh, that's my favorite. I love stains on my clearly visible stainable shirt. Those pizza sticks are so freaking good, though. Is it worth the risk, Silver?
Is that you?
Who are you? Have I talked to you yet? Oh, look, they're together! Amelia and Radu! What's up? How you doing?
Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
It's great to see you again, but
Great to see
where
you too.
the fuck did you come from?
A portal.
You just appeared out of nowhere.
Oh, never mind that. I guess you two worked everything out between you. Yes.
Close enough.
That's good.
Once word about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
Good.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here.
What is that?
As much as you can. Be good to the living lands.
I will. Don't worry, even after Living Lances put you through. What's your desire? What do you mean?
Don't let Adir fuck us over, is what he means.
Fair. Just wear the
More or
shirt.
less.
I mean, they can't not wear the shirt. They're already at work. That's what they're talking about. I'd risk it. It's not a risk tea. They already bit into it and they stay in their shirt. It's just like that they're going to work with the stained shirt now.
I'd just like for us to live lives that are free. For us. Not Adir to determine our fates.
I see.
It's going to be up to you, Envoy. I know you have much to do, so I'll just leave you with that. Thank you.
Of course. Let me go to you. Hello.
All together now.
Petru? Have I talked to Word of Petru before? Have I?
Show the Steel Garrote who built the living lands.
Maybe. Hello. Interesting. Let me go rest right over here because there's some conversations to be had. I'm sorry for the stains, though, Slim. Yeah, that's why I asked to keep a spare. Wait, that's why I always keep a spare shirt in my car. Honestly, fair. Set up party camp and let us chill and chat for a little bit because I feel like we're gonna need to. I have some conversations to be had with Marius. I thought there was someone else I needed to talk to.
There you are.
Ready as always be. I don't think anyone can be ready for a situation like this. Let me see you.
You're probably right. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day.
Very true.
This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
Yep, right. This is just politics. Yes.
Someone once told me that war is just applied politics. Never really understood what that meant.
I kind of want more. Wait, kind of want more food? Then why not go get some more?
Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
Ah! You don't want to hear my speeches? But really going to a founding of solace.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not.
My mother got me in the habit of keeping those stain remover sticks in my bag. It's been a lifesaver. I never have any of that, and I never have a second one. Do I get seconds? I say why not? Did you have breakfast today?
Talk to you later, Envoy.
Hello?
So, here we are. The first and last battle
Because then I feel
for the
big,
living lands.
because everyone else will see me getting more, and I've been feeling self-conscious. Oh. I would say, but also there's nothing wrong with being big. Yeah, I would say first off, there's nothing wrong. But also, at the same time, if you're hungry, like, you should eat, you know? We can only hope it's the last. Stay close to me, and we'll get through this together. Yes.
If the garden didn't kill us, I don't think anything can.
Yes. I mean, if you're hungry, you're hungry.
Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone.
Yeah, the rest is
But
all
politically,
politics.
we have a small mess to tidy up.
Yeah, we have unfinished business with the Steel Garrote. Yes.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote, and it won't be subtle.
Fair.
Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring? So let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
Oh, thank you. We all have. Yes.
I think that's enough wool gathering for now. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war.
I hope there's no war.
Don't stay up too late.
I won't. Yes, indeed.
Pleasant
Alright, let me go
dreams.
over to... Do we have anyone else to talk to? I don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here. Nothing. Fuck. Get out of here. I broke my emergency snacks in my bag. Damn it. No! Yo, Grimace, how you doing today? Welcome on in. How goes you? Yeah, it's definitely different in which cases, cause... Wait, overheating. Wait, really? Imagine you're eating a piece of candy. Does it make you mad to eat something so small? Let me see this. Who are Marius?
If we make it out of this, I'm going on vacation.
Honestly, me too, bud.
Paradise has really gone downhill, hasn't it?
It has. Why do you look so upset? Alright, I think we talked to everybody here. Wait, we can still talk to people? Who? Giata? Again? Giata? Gianta. Is it broken now with her? Oh, no. I never really go for seconds, though, so I'll go get some more. I think that's a good idea. Giata, you have more to talk to me about? What's up?
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there.
Back where?
You liberated the god of the living
Oh.
lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want.
That's fine.
That's quite a gamble you made.
True. I trust Oppadal to do the right thing. Yes.
I admire your confidence. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
I'll use it to make better. Wait, I'll use it to make a better living lands. Probably to squeeze them. Oh my god, to be honest, I haven't thought about it. I don't think about relationship stuff all that way.
You're probably better off then. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen.
You know, I'm gonna hope for good things. Reminds me, I have some pasta left over in the fridge. Ooh, sounds like a good lunch today. Have you ever eaten some so good that you go back for seconds, even though you're not hungry anymore? Basically that. I've had moments like that before, where it just tastes really good, and I know that when I eat it reheated, it's not gonna be the same, right? So I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like,
We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Either way, things could not continue as they have. I hate to imagine what unstable living lands look like. Thank you so much for the foreboding promotion. Wait, premonition. We'll go with this one. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Eventually.
Yeah, and if I
Maybe
remember
you'll
correctly,
find
due to
some
a side
comfort
quest,
in
I got a
prayer,
body for her to
now that
inhabit
one
too.
of the
She'll be
gods
good.
is listening. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
Oh no, you're good. For you, anything. One of these days, I want to hear more about your adventures. For you,
You're
anything.
too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it.
Oh, I'm grateful you have
Until
been a part of
next
it
time.
too. Yes, let's get out of here. That's enough for now. Let's get some rest. All right, anyone else need to talk to me? Nope. All right, cool. Let's go. I am glad the game does show me that they want to talk to me though, so I can like go back and talk to them. It makes it a lot easier to like not miss content. You know what I mean? Save game. Oh, we need a super lure. Hello. Hi. Wait, Hilgard. What's up? Oh, Thirdborn. Oh, everyone's here.
Envoy? Is it really you?
It is!
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
That I did.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Nope, still alive. Very much so.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Yeah, don't worry about that part.
Everyone, please, please. We could
It's a good thing
get
I
to the
saved,
bottom
chat.
of this if you would only let them speak.
Thank you, Halgard.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of living lands and freed them. I discharged my duty to the Emperor. Wait, I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge. Whatever I say, you won't believe me. Forget the Dream Scourge. Why does it look like you're at war? I met the god of living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thrall still litter Shatterscarp.
Oh?
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do
so
for
people
those
who
already
were
in the grip of the
infected.
Dream Scourge.
Okay.
We can
Okay,
give them
so
comfort. Nothing more.
that makes a lot more sense.
This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
Alright, I'm up for the day. Take care, all. You too, Slim! Oh, wait, I forgot Pokelure's broken now. I needed... Yeah, hold on. I got you. Don't worry. I thought one of the mods saw it, but no, I got you. Let me see this. Let me see these.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but.
Agreed!
What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Sapadal is the god of the godless and the god of the living lands. Woodaka imprisoned Sapadal in the garden. I let them out. The experience I had with Sapadal is my own. All you need to know is that's over. I won't waste my breath, and I will go. Woodaka imprisoned Sapadal in the garden. I let them out.
Wodka, no doubt, saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise?
Potentially.
They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Hello, Ilk. How you doing today? Welcome on in.
Nakutadek was riven with those things. Not to mention what they did to the land.
That's fine.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god...
Listen, it's fine.
And the gods thought it best to imprison this god? How could you let such a creature go free?
Oh, Sapadal deserved a chance to make amends. I could no more leave a young god to rot in a cage than I could a kith child. Sapadal was afraid of the... Wait, let me see you. The choice is already made. I can't change it now. Let me see you. I could no more leave a young god to rot in a cage than I could a kith child.
Altruism is fertile ground for folly, I've found.
Listen, fight me, bitch.
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal.
I mean, it was
We'll have
Wodaka's thing
nothing
that
to
caused
fear
the
from this
problem.
god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
I see.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise.
I noticed.
Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Flora. What do you know about this attack, Ambassador? What are we standing around for? We have to stop her. Let me go with this. What do you know about this attack, Ambassador?
Well, you might
Apparently
not
she's
believe me,
coming back.
but I didn't want any of this to happen.
Uh-huh.
It was Ludwig who called for the attack.
Yeah, that's the problem. Wodika's trying to lead the Adirans, which is the problem.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden.
I see. I just didn't remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Fortescue.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Thank you, Marius.
She's
I'm glad you
seen
checked.
better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
I see.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Damn, really thought I'd kill for good. Yeah, I really did. She's going to try and kill me again, isn't she? Yeah, she is.
Regrettably, she's not in the business of making exceptions for people she deems oathbreaker.
I see.
So long as her passion for Wodika lives, so too will her spirit.
Well, that's crazy.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
You know, I'm down to kill. I'm down to kill
good.
her.
That would be
I'm 100%
easy.
down. Sure, you can. If you would rather submit to a god that wants to burn everything to the ground, it's fine.
It is not, I think, impossible.
That's why we don't fuck with Wodika. We are doing. Wait, yes, indeed. Nothing's yammering. I have to go help her. I have to go help her. We have to stop her.
I couldn't agree more. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response.
Oh.
What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I see. Doing well. Minus the allergies. Damn, you're right, though. Honestly, seasonal allergies kind of kicking in for a lot of people. I'm not even outside that much, and I'm already kind of getting, like, sniffly nose sometimes, which kind of sucks. I know what I would like to do. What about, wait, what would become a colony entail? I'm not familiar with a grave room. How does that work?
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities.
So basically keeping what it is now.
The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war.
That's fair.
In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
I feel like that's the, not bad. Turn to your companions. What do you guys think? Yes.
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry. To fill their coffers and fight their wars. To break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
Fair.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special.
I'm kind of with Kai on this one.
There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
I'm kind of feeling Kai on this one right now. I'm not gonna lie to
We
you,
were
Chad.
fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
Fair.
If we give Adir power over us, we can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
Fair. What are your opinions, Sabadal?
Subtle, pernicious, touch the rot, yet the disease remains.
Sabadal's not a fan.
Safety among spiders. A web gleaming with dew.
You know, fair.
They weave, they wait.
Who would be our grief? I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts. What do you guys think?
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return.
Fair.
But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
The grave room could work. So long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between envoy, and we'll have cannons enough to deter the adherents from trying anything stupid.
Very true, because we did keep the mines going.
With the Dream Scourge ended, my people can soon return to Fior. If a renewed animancy could easily feed the island, I suppose we could send Adir what's left. But when lean times come, who will we feed first? Ourselves or the Empire?
Who would be our grief? Let me see, who would be our grief?
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you.
I feel like this would be the best option then, because if I'm the leader of the area...
survive the frontier. I used to believe that was Ludwig.
Oh.
But you were born to rule here. Quite literally.
Fair. I was hoping you'd say that. This is a lot to take in.
Give the matter some thought. You owe that much to yourself, at least.
I honestly think that might be the best option. Tell me the other possibilities.
Of course.
What would become a colony?
The Living Lands would become an extension of the Adiran Empire in leadership and law.
I already know that this isn't I'm going to go for. I'm just curious to see what
Soldiers
it would imply.
bearing the flag of Adir would be garrisoned in every town. They would be paid in Adiran shelling and speak only the Adiran language.
Yeah, see, that's a no-no.
Their roads would be smooth Adiran roads. Their medicine would be hygienic Adiran medicine. And their weapons would be efficient Adiran weapons. Our customs would become their customs.
Hear the...
Our strengths would become their strengths.
I can hear the Super Earth from here and like the Helldivers music playing chat. That's all I can feel right now.
Common purpose. No one, not Rawatai, not the Valian republics, not even a rogue god, would dare attack the Living Lands.
All I see is a big ass flag in the background and a big salute
for the first time in its history.
No. It's a man. Please talk over this man more. I don't like him. So, like, in all honesty, he's like the... Okay, so when you look at the Adiran representatives, right? It's me, who I would assume is the, like, I personally, like, we're the wild card, right? Our playthrough, we're the best out of the three, but there could be a playthrough where we're the worst of the three, right? Well, the second worst of the three. There's Ludwig, who is absolutely the worst of the three, right? And then there's, like, Hilgard, who is the politician of the three. Like, he's a dick, but in all honesty, he's cool with any outcome, if that makes sense. He's just here to provide the information to us. Weird. That's good, though. Hello! How goes you today, Rogue? Hope you're doing well, handsome man. But yeah, honestly, it is one of those situations where he's devout to his country, and since we're a representative of our country, like, we represent the king of the country, which he obviously adores, he's chill with whatever we choose. I'm Sadie, though. Ooh. Rogue, did the power go out over there? Oh, apparently the power went out. No, we all good. Ah, I'm Sadie, though. Why do you ask? They found out that the power went out over in Europe in some places. Tell me the other possibilities.
Of course.
I don't really care for the other ones. I have another idea. How about a United Living Lands? Why are you and I involved in this decision, Helgard? I already know what I'm fighting for, Ludwig's vision of the Living Lands. Why are you and I involved in this decision, Helgard?
That's what I would like to know.
You have seen more of this land and met more of its people than any of us. Your opinion is informed.
Fair.
You were empowered by the Emperor himself to investigate an impossible problem. And against the odds, you solved it.
Fair.
You are the close personal friend of a rogue god.
Also fair. Lurk walking through the walkie walks.
I found you to be a person of substance and conviction.
I see.
But mostly, it's because you're Adiran, so I trust you. These fine people here are going to do whatever they like if they don't agree with you anyway.
Fair. I have another idea. How about Living Lands United?
No.
Oh.
Do not suggest that lightly.
Oh?
Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals.
Reprisals?
Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are.
You see, like, even with this, he's not, like, he's just like, that's not a good idea because I might get steamrolled.
Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own.
I see.
It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail.
Damn.
Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
What do you guys think? I assume these leaders have thoughts. What do you got?
Well, I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel even less.
I see.
So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
Oh.
It's a nice idea.
Don't let me get seconds again. I'm too full now.
Consider the costs.
You know, maybe
If we walk
seconds,
away
but at a
from
smaller portion
relationship
size
with
next time.
Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the
But
table.
that's fair. Honestly, that was me with the pizza the other day. I was a little too full when I came back into your stream. I was like, my tummy doesn't like me right now. So I feel that.
But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
Good to know.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us?
That's the bad idea. That's the thing, Quilichi. Because last time when the people of this land relied on the god and she did what she had to do to protect them, people died in the process.
When my people
so that's a bad idea.
We could create such miracles of animancy. The Living Lands would become the breadbasket of the world.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that's a bad idea.
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
I figure that's what you're going to say.
Someone else's laws and authority is one thing. Setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight.
I think I'm going to go with the grief answer,
We'll be
chat.
vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
Very true. And also, like I said...
Before Adir came, we'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Yeah, inward, Sapadol.
Risk into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds?
Ooh, so she's pro-autonomy.
Many fruits on our boughs.
I see.
We graft many leaves into strength.
I see. I've heard enough.
Well, let's not twiddle our thumbs while Paradise burns.
It would be best if Living Lands became an official colony. No, I think we should attempt a Greifram. So I'm thinking either we go for a Greifram, or we go for, Chat, I really don't want to toggle through all this. But, like, I'm high-key debating on, like, these two. I think that would be the best options. Because, like, if we go for a, like, United Living Lands, and they're like, oh, we have a god to protect us. That's what the godless thought. And she's not a weapon. She's literally just a god. Like, she's a person. Like, okay, she's not a person. She's a god. But you know what I mean? Like, she's not something to be used as a tool of war. And that's not the right way. I can ask for a smaller size. Oh, it was fine, but I felt compelled to eat it all. So I did, and I have regrets. That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. Like I said, I've definitely felt the clean plate club impulse before while eating food before. Honestly, I wish I could save the game because I don't want to have to run through these conversations again. But, because, like, I do want to go for a Greifram, but I am curious to see what the leaders are going to go for. Okay, so it's Spain, France, and Portugal having power issues. That's weird. Do they all have, like, a shared power grid, or was there, like, an attack or something? Because, honestly, I'm feeling a Greifram or a United Living Lands. I'll go with this one.
Envoy, be reasonable. This is not a good idea. Give these people an ounce of agency, and there's no telling what they'll do.
And? As it should be. Nevertheless, it's what must be done. I'm gonna do this.
Wodica, have mercy on my soul. Well, what will the illustrious leaders of the Living Lands decide?
So this is what I want. I would prefer we keep to ourselves as we have.
I'm just curious to see what they're gonna say. I'm gonna go for the Greifram when I say this one.
Tell
JP, yes.
your people. A United Living Lands it is.
Way to hate on me. Look at that face. My father has been going on about how Germany, Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, and part of the UK lost power due to a cyber attack or something, but he's on a lot of conspiracy theories things, so... Oh, I see. Helgard always looks like Gale from Baldur's Gate 3 to me. Have not played BG3, but when I do see, I will understand what you mean. Hi, DA. Thank you for the lurking, you cutie.
The Living Lands is going to need trade partners if we're going to make it out here. I support a Greifram.
See, I think I'm going to go for the Greifram. Thank you for the hydrate.
Standing tall together, the Living Lands could be the envy of the world.
Yeah, no.
I am for a united Living Lands.
Well, it's hardly unanimous, but the majority shall rule. This shall be a united living lands.
I see.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
Yeah, see, that's my problem I'm afraid of. Because, like, the Living Lands have their own 3 segregated areas with Paradise, which is, like, a trade hub. The Emerald Stairs... No, 4 places. Paradise, which is a trade hub. Emerald Stairs, which is where Animancy and kind of, like, they bear fruits. Right? They kind of just, like, it's Animancy and farmland, essentially, right? And then you have Thirdsborn, which is, like, the desert... another trade hub. With Shatterscarp, right? With Thirdborn. And then in the last place, Shatter's Keep, it's just like with Solace, it's where a lot of people just build weapons, but they keep to themselves. So if this land got invaded and they would solely be relying on Sopodal to do the, like, you know, like keeping people away. I don't know how I feel about that one.
They made the right decision for once.
Maybe.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
I don't know.
On your head be the consequences.
I'm very curious
that
about
leaves
this
the
one.
matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
That's fine.
You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
I see. I will defend Paradise with my life, even if it means the wheel. Then I will meet Ludwine on the battlefield. Let no man stand who tries to stop me.
The Living Lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
I agree. We might push stream just to beat this today. We might push stream because I feel like all we have left is this boss fight, right?
Your side, Envoy. One last time.
Okay, yep. Okay, if we don't push this by 2, we'll push stream.
Get a walking corpse to bury.
I agree.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Okie dokie. Thank you all for trusting me. Yes.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Interesting. Yes, indeed.
Show them that the Living Lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Okie dokie. That's not a chancy at all. SMH. Atropage. Understood. Yes.
May all the gods of Eora and the Living Lands protect you.
Except for Wodaka, because she doesn't like me and she's a bitch.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the Living Lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
Alright, cool. Bet. I'm gonna save real quick. Let me go to you. I'm gonna save real quick, Ali. Cool. Alright, I want to load real quick. I'm gonna load non-auto-save on this manual save here, because this is right before we had the conversation. I'm gonna, like, speedrun through the thing. I kind of want to choose to see what the Grey Frame does. I want to see what will happen. Because, like, the Grey Frame seems to be, like, we have our own autonomy, and we're essentially a, like... I guess it would be like a free reign territory of it, right? Let me see you. Sorry. I'm just curious. I'm very curious. Let me see you. Thank you. Special lesson D would prison Sabadell. I let them out. Thank you. Sabadell deserved a chance to make amends. Yes, indeed.
Let's hope they don't decide to further...
Sapodal's power ravaged.
Keeping watch over Sapodal was a sacred...
Let me see this. CDs. What do you know about this? What do you know about this tech? Thank you. Save conversation. I remember killing her. Thank you. Alright, cool. Damn, I really thought I killed her. Yep, she's gonna kill me again, isn't she? Yes, indeed. Thank you. Sorry, I'm running this real quick. We're be standing around here. We have to stop her. Yes.
Like, loot before...
Alright, I'm very curious. Let me see you. I know what I'd like to do.
Well
done. I think we should hit him with the Grey Frame.
A fine compromise.
So long as my wardens are left in peace, we will endure a grave rum.
To brisk trade. A docile Shatterscarp and a grave rum.
A grave rum, then, if we must. And, God's willing, Fjord will feed the world.
I see.
I do not trust your empire to show restraint in its control of the Living Lands. Gods help us.
I'm just curious.
We can worry about the future when it comes. This at least gives us the backing to survive and rebuild.
Right. Might as well go ahead and start designing those rebel flags sooner rather than later.
Oh no, Mario.
Good. We'll have perhaps a whole week of peace before the yoke starts chafing.
Interesting.
I will do my level best to convince the Emperor to accept a grave rum.
I'm very curious on that one.
That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. You must kill her, or we will lose
Interesting. Autonomy. We have to make our own decisions in life? Yes. Yes, the Sense Now Rogue. This summer is going to be Omega hot, so it makes sense we'll have some malfunctions in terms of the electrical grid. Wait, the heat is? Portuguese grid operator Ariane said the phenomenon in Spain was due to extreme temperature variations in the country's interior, which caused the power outage across the Iberian Peninsula, not the Liberian. Interesting.
Whatever happens to the living lands, at least I can kill Ludwig. I'll take that over nothing.
Fair.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
Fair.
The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Fair. I'll do my best. Thank you for trusting.
Thank you for deserving it.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
Fair.
We will send reinforcements to help you.
Understood.
May
Kai
all
talking
the
like you're all
gods-
gonna die.
Let's take
Well, no,
back
I
the
think it's to
city.
like add to this
Time to stop the
being
steel
the like this is supposed to be like the final fight, which is why I'm like, okay, I think we're gonna push stream just to beat this game because there's literally no other reason to. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow would be like the fight against her, and then we would be doing what? Like chilling. You know what I mean? Although it would be nice to start a new game and like have the new emotes, but like only having 2 days of Oblivion kind of feels like eh. What's up, brother? Talk to me, Marius.
You should get some sleep.
I see you're still up, though. Yes.
Right. Things feel different now. Wrong, somehow.
Oh?
I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight.
Fair.
Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
I see.
You know, I've never seen a bear go to war. They fight for survival, not for causes.
You know, you're not wrong.
We're about to go out there and risk our lives for what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradise until the island decides it's time for a change.
I mean, that's fine.
It's fine. Really. But it's some blessed day Sokka when you think about it.
I'm glad you're with me, Marius. Don't worry, this will be over before you know it. We might turn you into a soldier yet. Get some rest. I'm glad you're with me, Marius.
Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap.
Wow. Fight me, Marius.
I'll be alright, Envoy. You go get some blessed day rest.
I'm gonna go bonk Balder around the nog with my
Can't
hammer when he
sleep?
gets home. Why? What happened?
Neither can I. We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradise Militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased.
Screw him. I have influence in court. My report on the living lands will change minds. Yes.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you.
Don't worry about that part. We'll be good.
When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adherents will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself.
Nah, I'm sure we'll be good.
This is the first time you were told to pick a side. And I fear it won't be the last.
Living lands accept me for I am. I can't forget that. This is what to me. My soul is from the living lands. My heart belongs with dear. You're worried I'll change my mind. Living lands accept me for I am. I can't forget
All
that.
we ask in return is that you do the same for us.
Of course!
From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way.
That's fine.
For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
Oh, don't worry. Noted. Thanks for the warning. I want to hear him plead his case. Thanks for the warning. When money talks, I can't help but listen.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Shit!
It's good to see you fighting.
I'm not
for the
an
misfits
official like
and
that.
rabble-rousers.
I really have regrets. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a hog. It's so jarring to hear them say Paradise instead of Paradise. It makes it sound like they're randomly trying to say it in Danish to me. Oh.
Time for you to get some rest. We have
Wait,
a big
Paradise
day
or
ahead of us.
Paradise? We're going to cross paths with Ludwig again. Are you concerned? How do you feel about the future of living lands? Yes.
When I agreed to travel with you, I didn't think I'd find myself at the center of a political
Blame the
upheaval.
people who convinced you, Sylvie.
And now
That's
the
wild.
living lands is dependent
That's
on
how
the
that
Empire's
works.
generosity. Generosity which can be given and taken away.
Oh.
We're free to make our own laws until our Adiran masters revoke them. We're free to thrive until our taxes finance your next war, with our people padding the front lines. We're free until we're not. At the end of the day, I don't trust the Empire to show restraint with the living lands. They've done nothing to earn it.
Thanks for your honesty. I think better things are on the horizon. Maybe you're right. Let me see you. Thanks for your honesty.
What's done is done. No point in faking a smile.
We're going to cross paths with Ludwig again. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be.
That's good.
I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory.
Should be the English word paradise. Oh! I thought you were talking about a different word. Don't mind me.
A death
Take me
guard
down to
clings
Paradise
to
City
their
where the grass is
existence
green
by
and the girls are
force
city.
of will.
Wait, city? Pretty!
Stubbornness, unfinished business.
That one. Yeah, you're right.
That sort of thing. Ludwig is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
How so?
Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods.
Go on.
But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy.
Girls are city? Listen, I read too fast. My English
By
is
that logic,
failing
you
me.
shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
So we're gonna breach her with a conundrum? How do I use that to my advantage? Something tells me it might take more than reason to bring her down. How to use it to my advantage?
By staying alive, of course.
I see.
You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality.
Girls are pretty as the city, you know? That's fair.
Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it.
I see.
Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go.
Fair.
Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research.
For the research, uh-huh.
Is it really that obvious? No matter who wins or loses, the living lands won't be the same. In my heart, I know that's a good thing. Life is impossible without change.
What I missed, Links, I'm sorry.
And
So
change
I'm
can
gonna
be
bonk him
frightening.
until he gets his back knocking on. Wait, who? Oh, he tends to have the munchies when he gets up, so I got him Pop-Tarts so he'd at least have something to eat until lunchtime. I bought Owl Nutter Butters because she doesn't really like peanut butter. Wait, well, she likes Nutter Butters. And he went down 820 from the package. Oh. I understand why you hit him in the noggin. I understand why. Get some rest.
You too.
Everyone is... We're good. Alright, cool. We're good. Save my game. Let's go. As much as it does suck and it makes a lot of them upset, I do think having, like, the Adiran backing right now is good. You know what I mean? Like, having the Adiran Empire, and especially since I'm the one who's going to be in charge of everything, it makes it a lot easier for, like, me. If I'm the one who's representing Adir, and I'm the one who's, like, quote-unquote in charge, I'm not going to do shit. Like, they can keep doing their thing. Animans, you do your thing, boo. Right? We just give some taxes to the tax man, and we're good. You guys can still thrive the way you want to. Open the gate! Good. Yeah, with my character in charge, like, I'm not going to do anything. You know what I mean? Oh, hi. Oh my. What in the hell? Steel. Oh, it's a Steel Garrote guy. What are you doing here, brother? Leave him alone! Leave these homies alone! Thank you. That's kind of rude. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go run and upgrade my stuff. Lots of god killing, too, weirdly enough. In this game, I say save scum and then replay and find out what happens. Well, I don't have time to, like, save scum back and redo it if the living lands are free. You know what I mean? So, like, we're just going to commit to making it a grave room. And then, if not, you know what I mean? If not, like, oh well. Because the only thing I really have left to do is reach the city and just do what we need to do to fight your girl. So we're just going to finish up the game today, I think. Let me increase you. Thank you. And then last light of day. Thank you. And then you. Thank you. And then you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, wait, I guess I'll go Andrew's defense, I guess, too. Maybe. Let me see you, go to my inventory, and we're going to break down the... Good. Alright, child, let's get out of here. Yay, stretchy stream. JP, be honest with me. Is the reason you like magic in this game because it shoots like a gun? No, in all honesty, like I said, like, yeah, I do shoot my wand bullets a lot, I guess, so to speak. Like, I do this a lot. But I enjoy the casting of this game, too. Like, all the magic choices that I have here, these 8 spells that I can do, I like the way that they feel and the way that they cast. Silver, I missed a message. I'm literally getting Avowed and Kazan mixed up so much. Godlike, God-touched, gods. It's kind of the same thing. Kind of the same thing, basically, you know what I mean? Basically the same game. Okie dokies. Eckert! Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. How goes you on this fine Monday? Hopefully, it be treating you well. Hello, Steel Garrote assholes. Go to hell! Yes, I could be wherever I want. You think they got the message, chat?
Stop right there.
Sam, that's me too.
Oh, yo, it's the ogre, homie. Yo, what's up, bro? That's crazy. Yo, we saved his life earlier, remember? Yo, what you doing here, bro? Yo, chat. Side quests do help out. It's all ogre now. Yeah? Look, I'm just saying that's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Ow, that's so rude. Get out of here, Steel Garrote Initiate. That's kind of wild. Alright, excuse me. Let me grab my stuff right here. Alright, we got a lot of bodies to loot. Yeah, what's up, bro? You see, we saved his life earlier. Rock Lord.
We shall tear your enemies apart.
Thanks, bud. You see, now that he's back in tip-top shape, easier to tear people apart. I love when games do, I'm not gonna lie. Right, though? Like, shoo! Really? Open up the gate. I hope he doesn't die. Okay, I'm on the bus. Let's go. So we free Sappadal, and they summon all the roots to defend the city. Interesting choice. The roots came in after the Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, basically. Especially since the only one of the two I've actually seen is Kazan, so I just keep imagining that game. It's kind of like that, right? And also, thank you, Michelle, for Eckerd, Fantastic V2D. How was your stream yesterday? Yeah, I'm good. How it goes? I guess it goes pretty chill. The Avowed Berserker Kazan. Wait, I love it when games are like, I like having the bus. Yes, I went a wiggly route to get to the bus. That means at least walking at the end. Oh, at least walking at the end. You take those. Alright, chat, I'm gonna lie to you. Before we lay siege to this area, we are gonna do one last ad break. I'm assuming we only have an hour left of the game.